we're getting used to the story, aren't we, every winter? And in fact, most NHS staff would say it's all year round. But I had a phone call today from a consultant. I've verified this. I was quite shocked by what he had to say. So as of 3 p.m. today, he said, let me get this right, he had a mental health patient on a trolley who'd been waiting there for 92 hours, a 66-year-old who had been on a hard couch in the emergency department for 48 hours, another medical patient 45 hours. And he said this was just the tip of the iceberg. A new corridor had been opened in his hospital, and I'm not saying where it was just to protect him, but had been opened up to take the overflow of patients, and that is happening everywhere. But there are consequences of pressures like this. He told me that in the past month, a patient took their own life in his department, while another patient died in the corridor. He was upset about this, naturally. The other thing he told me was that ambulances now don't have to wait with a patient for, say, longer than 30 minutes or 45 minutes. His bosses told him to put a barrier by the ambulance doors so the patients couldn't be offloaded from the ambulance into the emergency department. And he said, so at that point, he felt like the paramedics and he were working against each other rather than with each other.
It's really shocking testimony. And presumably these aren't isolated cases.
No, I mean, I felt like he was telling me what so many staff are here experiencing right around the country. Now, flu cases are high, as we've heard. It's cold. Professor Sir Stephen Powers, NHS England's medical director, said today, also, we're getting older. The population's getting older and the more frail people turning up in hospitals. But these pressures are being felt right across the UK. But let me just take England specifically. We were told this morning that there were about 20 trusts who've declared critical incidents, and you can see it's been similar over the past few days. Now, these incidents can last for just an hour or longer, but what it means is they don't want people coming into an A&E. They need more staff. Maybe they have to divert patients, and you can imagine the pressure on staff.